Okay, good you guys. Welcome back to Diko Graphics Design Training. I believe we're doing great. So today I want to show you step by steps how to create a 3D logo on your Android smartphone. Crafting a logo could be a kind of a tedious work, but presenting it on the mockup will make it shows and display very well in such a captivating way that the client or the owner will be able to appreciate. So without wasting much of our time, let's get started. In order to achieve this, there are two things to do. The first thing is to create a logo, while the second thing is to take it to the Photopea website, which is very obvious and popular. Present this part kind of a design on the 3D. Now, achieving it on the 3D, on the Photopea, we need a PSD file of our desired choice that we can actually use. So I'm going to show you step by steps how we can achieve this. Uh, Probably I might even go to the extent of showing you how to download the 3D file on its own without using the one I've prepared. So let's get started, guys. The first thing is to import the kind of this particular stuff which I got because it's all about a beauty logo. Now, having crafting this, then the next thing I'll need to do is to make sure I rotate it. So I will rotate it to this side, but I will go to the shape, crop a shape like this, opacity to be 0, then stroke should come out as perfect as this. Okay, good. After positioning that, then the next thing I need to do is to have this pin position. Better still, I can increase the size for me to be able to say. So let's say 2000 or 1500. Sorry. So let's reset it from beginning. So it should be 2000. So that one is not really matter, but just for me to be able to have enough space to position my design. So follow the previous process, rotate to the left. You can see that we have enough space for me to navigate. So position to the center. I'm thinking of let's try this. So if it doesn't work, then we can go further. Okay, so I'm thinking of having a shape underground here. Okay, if you have something like this, right, it will be actually cool. Perfect. And in order to make it fit in, we can try something. So let's merge this. Then we are going to merge it together. Okay, then we stretch it. So let's stretch it a bit. Just like this. Okay, perfect. So after we're able to achieve that, we lock it in the tool. Then we'll copy the circle, go to, after copy the circle, we'll reduce the opacity to 0. Then we are going to add stroke. Okay, so after adding the stroke, We're going to place that here. Okay, but better still, we can position everything to the center. Don't mash. Okay, so when you position that, we can click on the two, position this to the center, where the circle should go to the center alone. If it is too thick, you can just adjust a bit, so not that kind much, and free the space a bit as well, then position to the center. So now that we're able to achieve that, the rest are so simple. Which color are we going to give this? So you must think about the appropriate color that will be able to go along with that. So I will use a color picker to tap the color from there. Okay, so we'll make it more deeper so that it will be very obvious and stand out. Once we are able to achieve that, then the rest are so simple. So we can actually mesh everything together. After merging, so we position that at the top corner here. So when we're able to do that, we can put a finishing touch to that by going to text. We go to the text, then we tap any alphabet. We're heading back to our font, then we'll pick a font that can give us something like a shape that will turn the alphabet to shape. So I'm looking for that. What about if we check that? I guess we can check all this or this. So let's see this. So we can manage to use K. So letter K, okay. Okay. So we can use the grid to demarcate. Okay, perfect. So now that we have that, I turn the alphabet to this. So we can put in the brand name. So we'll look for perfect fonts. So I'm thinking of leaks pattern for me to be able to increase it very well. I want it to be bold. Okay. So let me increase this a bit. Then I will bring this one down. Then let me remeasure it. Now actually rhyme. So guess it's a rhyme like this. We can lock the two again, then reposition. Perfect. Now we can use a gradient to give it a color. Just tap from here. Then we use the color picker from other side. So tap the color that are not as deep as the previous one that you choose. You can adjust. That's why you have to be creative and pay attention to details. So you adjust. Don't just base everything on the color you each select. Sometimes those color might not be as sharp as you think. You go ahead with it. Another person do a kind of a creative job. You'll be looking, why my home be like this? It's because you are not that kind sharp and smart. Okay, so you position that. So now we have an accurate result for that. So if I still look at it that the stuff is not really sharp, I'll still go ahead and modify. Okay, so perfect. So we have what we want. So after that has been done, I will have to go to this area and have beauty. You can change the font to Zarchiver, and let's see how it will look. Or we change it to multi-zera board, then we reduce the size and see how it will look. We can make this one bold by adding stroke, but the color has to be changed. So we change the color. The stroke should be reduced to 2 or 3. Then we can put in this beauty of a thing. So we can put in the logo and other stuff. I mean, put in the social media icon. So take it for instance, we're going to so you crop like that. Go to text area, put in the phone number. So just put the social media icon. I just did. So I'm trying to reduce the stroke so that the balance will not just be the same. You get. So it will be as thick, it was not really as this. Then we can have our color being changed if we want. Okay. So me, I was thinking of combining the color to for this. So tap the color idea from here. I'm going to start the color idea as well. C plus. Tap the color idea. Then the last but not the least, you can tap from the blue. So let's see how the thing stuff work. So I'm going to combine all those colors together. Then going to stroke. Let the blue do the work, or this blue should do the work. Blue should do the work for the stroke. Use the gradient for this as well. So after that, you can be able to give this the color that it deserves. So the green color, I will give it this color. So we'll give it green color. Why this we take an Instagram color. So Instagram color will be combined. Okay, perfect. That is an Instagram color. So having positioned the two to the center, we are good to go. So I'm trying to create space. Okay, after we do that, we can now merge everything together. Then reduce the size, have it position to the center. Okay, there is a error which I noticed before merging. So we should the beauty should be given a stroke because the font, the color is too light. There is probability that it might not appear well. So we need to think of that. So I guess whatever the result will be, it will be more clearer. So you can actually merge now. So after merging, reduce the size, reposition to the center. You can use white to take this. Okay, so we have this result. You can see blah blah, which is very cool. But we say with transparent background first, since we are going to further use it to transform it. We are going to further use it to turn it to 3D. to present on a 3D. So we can now save this so that we can use it as well. So once you achieve that, you can go to your Chrome browser. Then you tap. If it is not responding, it means the previous work are still there. Okay, so you can still try other one. So you tap. Let me back. So you go to your Google. You can search for Photopea as I did. So when you got here, it will landed you to this place. This is a Photopea website. If you are watching for the first time and you have not seen this, once you open, you tap open from computer. Then what do you need to do? There is something I'm thinking. So after you are able to do that, you just tap on here. Then you access your gallery. Access where you have the mockup being saved. So take it for instance, I have my mockup being saved on my drive. So I will look for the one which I want to use. So I'm scrolling down. I want to use a sitting mockup that will be able to show the beauty of that logo, how presentable and communicable they are. So now I'm using this mockup, but it's not loading yet. Let me tap and risk it and see whether it's obvious. If it doesn't show, you can still navigate to other one and see. You see, this is the previous work, so you can cancel it, and that one will give you an avenue. So take it for instance, if you have used the website before, but you made the mistake of not closing your work. So when you come back, it has a retentive memory. The previous work will still be loading. So if care is not taken, when you click on it for the first time and try to access your gallery, nothing will display. Okay, and when you don't see anything like that, you might be thinking whether you're having an issue with how to present your design on a mockup. Nah, no, you probably not saving your previous work or saving it not close it, which is common things that we normally do. You see, I fell into that because once I see the result of what I'm looking for, I'm well satisfied for that. After you imported it, you tap on the layer, just double tap here, then hide the design on it. You can head back to gallery, open and place. Then you go to medium picker. Then you look for the design we made just now, the one with transparent background. So when we are able to achieve that, you are going to select, then you click on done. It automatically importing it here. You can now drag by tapping on the edge. Drag it very well so that your result will be very bold. Click on file and click on save with smart object. You're looking at the screen of your phone. In no time you see smart object updated. Tap here where my cursor is blinking. Be looking at the result. You will see the automatically your logo will transform to 3D and will give you what you actually wanted. Then having do the guidance, we guide all the areas. You can see the result is out. You should be able to see what you want. Tap on the file. When you tap on the file, the next thing is to tap on export. Click on the PNG. Then result will what? Give a saving window. Tap on the saved. Then at the top you see downloading will start. You can tap on the open to preview your work, and this is the result. This is cool. You can further go ahead by do a kind of a retouching to make it more sharp and more bold, and that is what I normally do. I don't finish or end the design at this point. So in the next tutorial, I'll be able to show you how you can polish and enhance your design. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless you.